UCLA. There were some other interesting results Thursday night. One of them was Iowa 83, Indiana 74. Iowa's now 12-4 overall, just 2-3 in the Big Ten, but no bad losses. The 4 losses are to Purdue, Illinois, Iowa State, and Wisconsin, all ranked teams. They've now got wins over Indiana, Virginia. So the win column lacking a little bit. But that's one of the teams I thought in the preseason might be a little overrated, if you will, by the computers. And yet, it's January 14th, and I think they're about where most of the computers thought they would be. Again, lacking big signature wins, but they're on the verge of the top 25 and 1. Like, they're not going to be in there on, today, but they're right there. And what was wild is they win this game with Chris Murray.
That's right.
Getting 29 points. Not Keegan Murray.
Not Keegan. Chris. Yes.
Chris Murray gets 29. His twin brother is leading the nation in scoring at 23.9 points per game. And Chris goes out and puts 29 on Indiana. What a family.
I was watching this, and I don't know who was the play-by-play. Raph was the color analyst on this game. And at some point, I think Chris got to like 22, and the announcer had mentioned, and Chris Murray's at 22, and I was watching another game and doing other. So my attention was not solely on Iowa, Indiana. And I thought, okay, he must have messed up. And then he got to 24. I was like, he's saying Chris Murray is at 24. Like, what's he doing right now? And then I locked in. I was like, okay, it is Chris Murray. How about this? Finishes 29 points, 11 boards, 3 blocks, 3 steals. And Iowa pulled away late. It was a pretty good game until the final 3 or 4 minutes there. And then Indiana did not have the gasoline to keep it close. So credit to them. I mean, this is a nice turn of events for Iowa. I think they've got the looks, I don't know, a respectable 6 seed right about now. How about this? So Iowa, they're 0-4 in quad 1, 3-0 in quad 2. So when you combine both, it's a 3-4 mark, and they don't have a bad loss, as you mentioned there. I don't know where this team is going. I'm ready to declare that I was certainly wrong. I thought that Iowa was going to be in the NIT and kind of safely in the NIT. I didn't think it'd be flirting with Dayton, and I didn't think it would be poor enough to be outside the National Invitational Tournament. But I didn't think it would be securely heading toward the NCAA tournament. I now think that will be the case. I've seen enough here. Hawkeyes, they don't turn it over. They shoot well. Number 3 ranked offense in the country. Now, they need more high-end wins, and they're looking at roadies against Minnesota and Rutgers upcoming here. But let's just play it for fun. Like, 2 months from now, tournament starts 2 months and a day from now, by the way. What's your guess? And then an Iowa fan, remember this, and then just remind us to see how right or wrong we were. I'm going to say Iowa, when we get to the tournament, mark me down, the Iowa Hawkeyes, 8 seed. What's your guess?
In that range. I was going to say 7.
Yeah.
7, 8 seed, somewhere in there. But that's better than I thought in the preseason. I'm with you. Like, I was like, they lost a lot, including the National Player of the Year. I did think Keegan Murray would take a leap. I didn't think he'd lead the nation in scoring. But I remember talking to somebody from Iowa back in the offseason about Keegan specifically, emerging as a legitimate NBA prospect because of the size and the way he can guard in space and sort of a combo forward in theory at the next level. And, if he could, consistently make the 3-point shot, that would be the thing that gets him into that situation. So here we are. But I didn't think this team would be, I didn't necessarily think it'd be an NCAA tournament team. So if you start there as the baseline, and I say, I think now looks like they could be a, 7, 8 seed. That's a great job by Fran McCaffrey and that coaching staff. I got nothing to back this up, just throwing it out there.
Mm-hmm.
These are identical 6'8" twins. How do we know?
Okay.
How do we know Keegan just didn't put on Chris's jersey and go out and score 29? Just for fun.
I can tell. You can't tell the difference? They're identical, but you can still tell the difference ever so slightly. But there's
I'm just saying, if you're not suspecting it,
he's trying to help his brother out. That's what you're saying, right?
He's trying to get his brother drafted too. What? What if he switched jerseys every game and they were both like really good Murrays, and then they both got drafted, but only
Amazing.
one of them was Keegan?
Would be an incredible story.
That'd be a hell of a story, wouldn't it?